welcome back to my channel. That makes me think of when I go back in my videos, like, and I just hear how loud I sound in the beginning, and I'm just like, oh my god. Like, it's fun being loud in the beginning, you know, but I needed to quiet it down a little bit, but it's also fun, so who knows. I probably won't stop doing that. Anyways, so the first art that I'm working on is for Fluffy Pastel on DeviantArt. We did an art trade. I'll link her part down below. It's for one of my characters that I actually bought off of the person that I'm doing art for the next art that's in this video, basically. The girl named Cleo, who is the yellow pony, whatever. Yeah, I bought, like, she's my best friend, and I've been doing so much art for her lately, and, like, I buy characters from her lately, and it's, like, it's just kind of funny and a weird coincidence, even though I didn't mean to do that. But anyways, I'm pretty sure I said, like, last video that I wasn't gonna do any more pony art. Well, I guess I kind of lied, because, well, I'm doing pony art in this video. I actually did both yesterday or the day before. And, yeah. Well, so I'm not going to say I'm not going to completely give up on pony art, but no, oh my god, I'm not making any sense. I'm not completely giving up on pony art. It's not that. Like, it's just I'm going to try to not make it, like, the most popular thing on my channel, you know. I want to actually have, like, furry art be my main thing I draw that's on my channel. Also, like, I'm really bad with coming up with subjects, so, like, if you're subscribing and expecting me to actually talk about a subject, you're not I don't know how to say this, but basically you're not gonna get what you're coming here for. Basically, I just like to record myself drawing and talk to a microphone. So, like, basically, like, all I do is, like, basically ramble and try to talk about some type of subject, you know. I don't know, it's kind of hard, but it's also, like, I don't know, I'm trying to find myself, but also, like, I want to do streaming, but I'm, like, very self-conscious of actually having the microphone on and drawing and talking. Like, when I draw, it's like I just want to get focused into it, and I don't want to deal with, like, being live. It's not a big deal. It's just that, like, it's not fun for me, you know. It stresses me out because it's like, well, people will see my errors while I'm drawing, like, but then again, it's like I feel like I don't, like, I do, but I don't. I see the flaws in my art, but, you know, people that are watching probably are not going to see the flaws, and maybe they do, but maybe they're not bothered by it. I don't know. So, the plan is that I will stream this Saturday. No idea what time. Probably earlier in the morning-ish, kind of, like, probably, like, 8, 9, my time. Central time. But no promises, because I feel fine right now. I'm not dealing with any anxiety, but as soon as I start thinking about streaming and drawing, I literally lose my shit. Like, I literally just get overwhelmed, and so I don't think I'm gonna be able to do streaming. And then when I do stream, obviously I'm gonna try to aim for Saturdays, but no, there's no plans that I will be streaming on Saturday. Enough about that, though. Basically, the one thing I wanted to talk about is realizing that I actually have a problem. That was the main thing that I wanted to talk about in this video, but clearly I'm talking about other things, because it's like I'm kind of, like, trying to, like, leap over that hurdle of talking about it. But basically, Well, first thing first. The two art that I'm doing in here are art trades. I said that before for this one, but the next one is an art trade with my friend also. So there's that. I will link both of their parts down below, as well as my parts to DeviantArt down below, so you can go like check them out and like, cause like they're both really good artists. You know, I love them. Anyways, back to what I was talking about. I have like a I don't want to sound like a bitch, and I know people are probably gonna like get offended over this, and like I worry, I have severe anxiety over like panicking and worrying about people like not liking what I said. And it's like, I know this, like, okay, it's hard because it's like, I know people are not gonna like, some people are not gonna like the way I look, not gonna like the way I dress, not like how I act or how I do things or how I draw. There's gonna be someone out there who's gonna hate every single thing I fucking do. It's the way of life. But I deal with so much anxiety to the point that it makes me not want to even leave the house. And it also makes it hard for me to speak up when I'm in friendships online. Like if something's bothering me online and I'm talking to someone, I literally just stay quiet and not say a word, even though it's bothering me, because it's like, I feel like if I express my mind, they're gonna be like, you shouldn't have said that. You shouldn't tell me. Like, you know, it's like, I deal with a lot of anxiety and worrying about people not gonna like what I say, and it's like, I'm trying to move past that. And I also feel toxic when I feel a certain way. So I don't know, I think that I have a problem. I mean, I do have problems, but like my friend, no, that does not make any sense. Basically, when I'm a very, very, very jealous person, so I know I have this problem of when I really, really want something and someone has that thing that they want and they're like rubbing it in my face and stuff. Well, not rubbing, but they're more like, they're just gently talking about it. Like, yeah, I have like a Nintendo Switch and I'm playing Animal Crossing, and it's like, and I'm sitting there dying because it's like, I really do not want to hear, like, I want them to be happy, but also I'm really jealous. And it's like, if I hear you talking about this one thing that I really, really fucking want, like I would die for kind of want, it hurts. I feel like I'm not thinking very straight either. But basically it's like I want you to talk about what you want to talk about, but also at the same time, it's like, I get very aggressively upset and like jealous when someone's like, oh yeah, you know, I have a Nintendo Switch and Animal Crossing, and I'm just there like, nice. And then they keep talking about it, and I'm just like, sometimes I will lose my shit and start talking about something that's been bothering me, because it's like, one, it kind of bothers me when people talk about something that I absolutely want and they know that I want it, and so it's like, they're just making it worse. They're making my anxiety worse. Like, I want that, and you're just rubbing it in my face that you have that one thing that I really want. So yes, I have a problem. I don't know, I feel like someone's gonna be like, you're like a fucking bitch. I know this. I don't need someone telling me on the internet that I'm a bitch when I know I'm a bitch, and I'm working on it. I'm working on my problems. You know, the best way to get over a problem is realizing that you have a problem. And I have multiple problems. I feel like my problem is, one, I need to like be able to speak my mind, but also I need to not be a bitch about it either, you know? So like the whole jealousy issue, like, realizing, yeah, I'm a very jealous person, and I'm jealous when someone has something that I really want, and they're talking about it and stuff, and it's like, I can't afford like a Nintendo Switch right now, and I can't afford a VR headset. I can't afford $1,000 stuff right now, you know, and I really, like, that's something that I've been wanting for like a couple months now. It's like, I can't just go out and buy it, and it's like, I want you to be happy, and I want you to like enjoy what you're doing, but I don't know. It's just like, I don't care what you do. It's just when you're talking to me, like, you can mention it, but don't keep talking about it, because if I see it, I'm gonna lose my little shit. But maybe that's one thing I need is someone to actually mention this one thing that I really, really want, constantly telling me how happy they are, just so I can stop being so, I keep saying aggressively jealous, but I don't think I'm aggressive about it. It's just more of very high jealousy that someone has that one thing. But then again, it's also like, I gotta realize that, you know, they may have a Nintendo Switch, or they may have a VR headset, or they have a really nice computer, or they may be able to draw. But the one thing that they don't have that I might have is, like, I have a Q-Rig that makes me happy. I have a nice running computer that runs Minecraft. I don't know. Like, I have a nice display tablet that I draw on. I have an iPad. May not be the best thing because I don't really care for, like, the feeling of it when drawing, like, line art on it. But for sketching wise, it's pretty decent, you know? But it's like, to me, like, I have really nice stuff. And it's like, I need to realize that you know, like, just because someone has something nice and I don't have it, doesn't mean, like, I don't know, like I should just let people be happy, because it's like, I'm appreciative for what I have, but, and it's like, I do realize that some people have certain things because they choose that rather than something else, that, like, later on they might end up wanting more, you know? Like, for me, like, I could have gotten a Nintendo Switch when I got my tax returns, right? But instead I got an iPad, and because I thought that would be a better use, because I can draw on it, and I can use apps, I can play apps on it, whatever. But now I'm like, maybe I should have gotten a Nintendo Switch, but you know what, I can't change the past, and you know, I didn't make a mistake getting the iPad. But yeah, moral of the story, I need to stop being so jealous of people who have stuff that I'm like, I dream about having. Literally dream about it. Because, like, I've had dreams where I dreamt about, like, oh, I really, really want a Nintendo Switch. And then, like, I literally in that dream find out I have a Nintendo Switch. And then I wake up and realize that was just a dream. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and yeah, I know I'm a bitch, and an idiot, and all of that. I'm learning. I'm only human. I can only do so much, but yeah, I don't know what else to say. I know some people probably might be like, girl, you have an issue. I know this. People will probably say some, could think hateful things. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder, I need to shut up before I say something stupid. Either way, I think everybody has a little bit of toxicness in them. Obviously, I feel like some people have more toxicness in them than others, but there's always people with toxicness in them. I have toxicness in them. I'm sure my best friend has toxicness in her. Hi. Hi, bestie. I know you're probably watching this. Anyways, there's probably a couple other friends that I have toxic behavior in them. It's normal. You could deny it all you want, but it's true. And I mean, I would love to meet one person that does not have one toxic behavior in them. Honestly, like literally. It would be nice. It would be interesting to see. But yeah. So yeah, I don't even know, because I don't even have an outro. But my commissions will be linked down below if you're interested in getting a commission. It most likely will turn into a video on here. So if you're interested in that, you could always commission me. You can always join my Discord and enter giveaways after you've talked in the channel for a while and leveled up to level 5. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week. If I don't fail at my schedule right now. Anyways, thank you so much. Goodbye!